Make yourself valuable. So you add value to things, things don't give you value. Whatever you choose to do in life, the people you surround yourself with, the friends you keep, the way you spend your time and money, is all a reflection of how you see yourself. You may not have control over how people see you, but you have control over how you see yourself. I'm talking about this because the way we see ourselves is very important to who we become. It affects every area of our lives. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Self-esteem affects our decisions, our choices, and the opportunity we embrace. It affects how we let people treat us, what we accept, what we put up with. When you accept any bad behavior from anyone, settle for a partner that does not treat you right, does not respect you, does not value you, cheats on you repeatedly, because you think, well, this is the most you can get. You don't think you deserve better. Then it means your self-estimate is low. We attach our self-worth and personal self-value to relationships, to people, to things. People buy things to feel worthy, to feel important. Latest phone, latest hair, cars, bags, shoes. They buy those things to give them value. So when you get a new car or a new phone, you feel, oops, you're popping, you feel secure, you feel more confident. And when it's out of trend or you lose it, you feel less about yourself. You feel like you don't belong. And you try every means to get a new one. You allow these things to control you because that's where you find your value. People want to be valuable. They want to be relevant. And sometimes they think the way to get it is to acquire material things. So they are always driven to get. You buy today. Tomorrow you're looking for the latest whatever to buy. And then you go broke. You become sad and depressed. Because you're trying to prove to people why you're not. You're painting an image of you know is not true. You don't buy value. Value is not displayed in the market where you just go down and you're like, what's the cost? You buy it, you wear it, and you say, look at me, now I am valuable. No, God is never found on the surface. Value is your content, what you can offer, what you can serve humanity. It is not in things. Things don't make people, people make things. You spend so much money on the external, but you have nothing of value to offer. You can't be relevant that way. No. Think about some of the people you look up to, the celebrities that have inspired you. And note, I'm not talking about cheap popularity. People do crazy things to be popular. You can be famous and have nothing of value to offer. I'm talking about those that are worthy of emulation, those that have done things that even the generation unborn will benefit from. If these people wear rags, like rags, it doesn't devalue them. You don't see them less. Matter of fact, they turn whatever they touch into gold. That's why brands promote their product to celebrities, because they add value to the product. Make yourself valuable. So you add value to things, things don't give you value. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should not buy good things. But the thing is, do not take it beyond its boundary. Don't tie your self-esteem around it. Know your worth. When you know your worth, you add value to yourself. You know, things are just things. They don't give you value, so they cannot take away your value. When you know your worth, you're not afraid of rejection. You don't need a relationship to give you value or give you your self-esteem. You're not desperate for no one. When you know your worth, you treat yourself with love and respect. Really, like, I can't go out with any kind of person just for the sake of being in a relationship. I can keep any kind of friends just because I want companies around me. I can't be everywhere, be at every event or party. No, I can wear any kind of outfit. It's not pride, it's not arrogance. I just know my worth. That's it. See, one of the best things you can do for yourself if you haven't is to know your worth. You know, sometimes we sell ourselves cheap. We settle for less than we deserve. And then we're like, at least I have a job. At least I have a relationship. At least I get paid. At least I have this. At least I have that. Well, a little is better than nothing. Know your worth and stop selling yourself cheap. Your self-esteem must be high. Don't let nobody convince you average is okay. No, average is not okay. It has to be high. You know why? Which is also my concern. You cannot manifest your higher self. You cannot maximize your potentials if your self-estimate is low. That's the worst outcome of low self-esteem. See, you can't be small. You have to work on yourself. Work on your self-esteem and see yourself as worthy. See yourself the way God sees you. Now, the thing is, you were born worthy. As a human being, you are worthy. But you increase your value. You increase your value by developing yourself, develop your gifts and talents, improve on yourself, invest in yourself, invest in your personal development. You can only give value when you have value, because the world is not going to remember you for the things you bought for yourself, but for the value you give to people, for the value you add to yourself. They can take away your houses, your cars, your bags, your shoes, and what have you, but they cannot take away your value, because your value is not on you, it is in you. So keep on adding value to yourself, because the world needs you. Now, before I leave, I want you to know that you are worthy. I'm not just saying it, you are worthy. You cannot find your worth in people, stop looking for it there. You cannot find your worth in things, it is not there. Your self-worth is not outside of you, it is inside of you. You have to find worth in yourself. Know your worth, add value to yourself, and raise your price. Because if you place a small amount of value on yourself, the world will not raise your price. God has put in you the seed of greatness. Go out and be great. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you learned something. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this video.